Hey, Super Spartans. Today is our last day studying time, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a quiz, but I think you'll do just fine, about what you already know, and then you're going to prove that you know all of those things in today's activity on Seesaw. So we talked about different ways that you can tell time. If I show you the time on my phone, it comes up as digits. Anyone remember what that type of time is called? That's right, it's called digital time, which makes sense because it's made up of digits. Do you remember what it's called when it looks like this face of the clock with hands? It's called analog time. Remember that we have two hands on a clock, and on this one it shows a red hand and a blue hand. They're not normally different colors, but this helps us learn the difference between the two hands. So the shorter hand, is that for the hour or is that for the minute? That's right, it's for the hour because the word hour is shorter. And the long hand then would be for the minute. That's right. When the minute hand is pointing to the 12, that means it's already traveled all the way around the clock. So it says o'clock. So if I'm looking at this clock right now, first I look at the hour hand, then I look at the minute hand, know that it's pointing to the 12, so it's going to say o'clock. So I know that it shows 9 o'clock. And to show that on its digital time, it would be this, 9:00. But if it travels halfway around the clock to show the half hour, I now see that my hour hand is halfway between 9 and 10. It's touched the 9 already. It has not gotten to the 10 yet, so I know that the hour is 9. And what time or how many minutes have passed if our minute hand started at the 12 and reached all the way down to the 6? Do you remember? That's right, 30 or half past the hour. So I would read this by saying 9, knowing it hasn't gotten to that 10 yet, 9:30. And to write that digitally, I would say 9:30. You guys are already math masters at this. And in fact, I think you guys are so good at telling time that today you are going to try to solve a riddle using time. So there's going to be a page on Seesaw that has a bunch of analog clocks, has a bunch of clocks that look something like this, and it's going to ask you to tell the time either to the hour or to the half hour. Each of those boxes has a letter assigned to it. So once you've solved all of the times and you've put those in digitally, then at the very bottom, you're going to match those digital times to the letter that's already in the box. I think it will make a lot more sense when you look at it on Seesaw, but know that I've done an example for you just in case you get confused. But it's your time to show me what you got. There's also a game that you can play online. And then if you do have access to a printer, there's one more activity that's optional. But today is all about showing your teachers, I almost said ninja teachers, we are ninja teachers, show your ninja teachers what you know about telling time. You got this.